DynamicCarStore.com to get the cars. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save you plenty. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCarStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome back to the QPR Career Mode on the PS5. The first episode we're actually filming on the PS5, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But regardless, we're going to get into today's episode. If you are not all nice and caught up, then please go and catch up, go and check out the playlist and get yourself caught up. But if you are, then welcome to today's episode. Today we start the episode in 7th place in the league, just outside of those playoff places. Still, what we're trying to push for is getting into those playoff places. Now we know we've secured that top 10 by the start of January, so very, very happy with that. But this is a really good chance for us to really start attacking those teams that are slightly above us. Obviously, the top 2 teams are a little bit out of range at the moment because we're nearly 10 points behind top of the table in Bournemouth, and Birmingham City, by the way, are absolutely flying high up there, 7 points ahead of us. But we are only 1 point out of the playoffs. We've got 2 pretty tricky games today. The first game we have got is Cardiff. I think that is an away game, but I will double check it now. Away to Cardiff and then home to Luton. Now in the game, Luton should be a team realistically that I should be able to try and beat. Cardiff be a tricky one, although I'm fairly sure it's Cardiff that we absolutely bullied the other time. Yeah, we beat them 3... Yeah, that was the team that we beat 3-1 and they were awful. So, you know what? This could be a good game for us potentially here. So, players should be nice and fit. I'm going to work my way up to, obviously, the game against Cardiff and then we'll get ready with it. So, I'll see you guys at the game. Okay, we are going with what is pretty much our strongest lineup. Obviously, we've got Lumley in goal, Hammerline, Masterson, obviously in for the injured Barbe, Dickey and Kakai as a back 4, Amos and Cameron Sink as CDMs, Ellis Todd out on the left, Brightside Samuel out on the right, and then Macaulay Bonne and Lyndon Dykes, the league top goal scorer up front. So let's get straight into it. Let's see if another 3 points against Cardiff can be on the cards for us. Starting off today with an away game against Cardiff, playing over in Wales. Going to be a tricky darn game. Like I said, a good squad. But if they play anything like they did in the last game, then we've got a really good chance because they were not overly impressive in that last game that we played against them. They got a goal right at the end that was kind of a little bit just sloppy defending from me. But they sat so deep off of us. So hopefully we can get into today and really just, you know, put them under pressure straight away. Like a nice early lead would be really, really good. So that's what we're going to aim for. But come on, boys. Let's go for it. They got the ball in the box here. Masterson steps into a very, very good tackle there and brings the ball out nice and calmly after what could have been a bit of a stinky chance for us there to have given away. And we don't really get the counter on there. But first proper real time the ball's got in the box for either team, and it is Cardiff. Oh, they get the ball past the defender there and they go close post. We go 1-0 down. A much, much worse start to the start against them at the Kyan Prince. And Glatzel does make it 1-0 for them. It's been a bit of a slow start for us, I have to say. We haven't seen much of the ball. They've had a few chances into the box, but it's the first shot of the game. But simple stuff here. My defender's all over the place. He plays a simple little through ball and it's just an easy goal for Glatzel. So we have to pick this up now. We're now chasing the game already, only 12 minutes in. So got to wake up a bit here, boys. They get the ball into the box here. We're going to have to try and get rid of that. Jeez, that's a good effort there from the keeper. From Glatzel. But thankfully, the keeper had it covered. You know what? That was poor commentary, Tom. Sort it out. Amos plays the ball up to Dykes here. Dykes going to take a good touch. Takes it out wide a little bit here. Ellis made a decent run, but wasn't one I wanted to really play the ball off to. But Dykes now with a bit of space in the middle. He can get into a shooting position here. We're definitely going to shoot. Oh, it's a good shot, but it's a good block there from the defender. Dykes just makes those spaces really, really well for himself. We're going to whip this in here for Dykes to try and win the header for. Defender gets there first, and then we lose the ball. But it does drop back to Amos here on the edge of the box. Oh, there's a bit of space there. Oh, Dykes is offside, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. But that's our first red attack of the game, and it is no surprise that Dykes was at the centre of it. Dykes plays it down to Macaulay Bonne. Macanow on the ball. Go on, Todd. Make me a decent run there. He's sort of distracted the defender a little bit to give us a bit of a chance to play this now out to Bright. Bright, can he get the first time cross in there? He can. Dykes tries to get on the end of it, but it's I guess really a bit of an easy clearance for the defender in the end. We're starting to pile the pressure on a little bit, which is good to see, but still really no massively clear-cut chances. Dykes now on the ball. We see the run here from Bonne. Bonne has made a pretty good run through. Bonne is going to cut inside, take the strike himself. Oh, it's a good save from Smithies. Ellis Todd, leave it to go, mate. We're going to take the corner from that. Good effort there from Bonne. I maybe feel like I could have potentially sweat it back there to Dykes and given Dykes an opportunity to get on the ball. But I think this is Cameron jumping up to it, but it does go off for a goal kick. Again, we're piling the pressure on, but we need a goal from it. Otherwise, there's no point. Dykes on the ball again here. Dykes now. We're going to see that little dink over the ball here for Macaulay Bonne. Can Macaulay Bonne get there? Oh, I think the defender gets it and then knocks it into Bonne. Would have been nice to have got the shot away with Macaulay Bonne. But again, we're just not quite getting the clear-cut chances. We're applying the pressure. We're keeping them like under the cosh a little bit back in their own defence. We waste the ball at the end of the half there, and the referee will surely blow his whistle any second now because that's a whole minute extra there. But it is half-time. We're applying the pressure, but we're not getting the end product right now, which isn't ideal for us. I am going to make a change. I am going to bring on Kelman for Bon. I'm going to bring Kelman straight into the team because that extra bit of pace, I feel like will be a good chance for us to just play that ball in behind and get that extra little play on the ball there. We're looking at nearly at plus 10 pace here, so we're looking at a much quicker striker option to get in behind this defence and potentially just have that extra yard, and that like extra yard of just time to just decide what I'm going to do and then play the shot. I've got plenty of fit players on the bench. I'd like to give Ilias Chair some game time because I probably will rest Bright for the start of the next game and start a Doma, so I probably won't bring a Doma on in this game unless I feel like I need to rest Dykes at any point. But realistically, as long as we're not comfortably in the lead, Dykes has got to stay on the pitch. So second half, more of the same, but this time we do need to find the back of the net because we're creating the chances for sure, but we're not getting it in the back of the net, and that's a bit of a wasted chance to start the half off. But Kelman has kept it. Going to play it back up to Dykes here. Dykes, here we go. There's the run from Kelman. Oh, come on, boys. We're getting close, man. What have I done there? I wasn't even talking because I was so sure I was defending that well. And that was just, okay, cross in, but I'm going to clear it. Oh, my word. What? Look at this. What is that? That is meant to be a clearance out to Amos, and he taps it to Dickey. That is poor. That's so bad. 2-0, and mate, that has been so against the run of play. But if you're going to defend like that, you're going to concede, man. Amos gets the ball up to Kelman here. Dykes, you've got to make a decent run here. That's a lovely ball from Kelman. Now, surely, Lyndon Dykes, one-on-one in this career mode. This is exactly who I want, where I want him. Lovely stuff. 2-1. 10 minutes to go. I have made a couple of changes. Dominic Ball coming on for Jeff Cameron. And I brought an Ilias Chair for Ellis Todd as well. Fresh legs, just that's all I need. I need some fresh legs. One in the middle of the park to win that ball back. And someone out wide to try and get Kelman and Dykes in behind the defence and get the second goal. Because a point is not what I wanted before kickoff. But being 2-0 down in a really stupid situation, I would take a point at this point in time. So come on, boys. That second goal, it's got to have our name on it. And it's got to be soon. Dykes going to play it out to Bright Samuel, who's got the pace. We know he's got the legs here. Bright. There's no one in the box. There's literally no one for him to pass it to. Dykes makes a really late run to the edge of the box. Mate, Bright's done really well to keep this ball as long as he has. Brightside Samuel into Lyndon Dykes. It's a good save. Brightside Samuel, but Dykes again. We can't get the goal against Smithy. Smithy's got up, made the save. I should have scored that second shot there with Bright. But Bright's kicked it at the keeper. I've asked him to chip it. I've pressed L1 to chip it and just go over the keeper on the floor. It's not come off the floor. And it's a save. This could be our last chance of the game here. We've got a free kick right at the back in the defence. We're going to have to try and build this ball up the pitch nice and quickly. But obviously, we've got to be careful to keep possession. We can't just throw the ball away here. And Ilias Chair out wide with the ball. Going to try and cut inside. But the right back's done well. Beat the man there and won the ball off of him. But ball with a really good block there. Dykes is in space here. Oh, brighter side, Samuel. That pass is so poor. And we end up getting the loss. That's such a bad loss to get. Because that's a team that we really should beat. It's a team that, again, they're a tricky side, but two really bad lapses in defence. To be fair, that first one, I don't think I did too much wrong. It was just a really good, easy through ball for them, and Glatzel found the back of the net. But honestly, I have to say, it wasn't good enough for us to concede that second goal. To go 2-0 down was an absolute travesty. It was such a bad time to go 2-0 down, but a bad goal to concede as well. But 2-1, and that is appalling. Okay, we're going to have a little look through our youngsters here and look to try and call some of these guys up because Bradley Morgan has requested to be promoted to the main team. He's 18, so it does kind of make sense. So I am going to give him that offer and I am going to promote Bradley Morgan up to the senior team because he has requested it. And if I don't, he will leave the squad, which is not what we need at all. Now, Pepe Arce, a player that a lot of people want to see. A lot of people want to see this man coming through. Let me know because I will make the decision between this episode and the next episode. So you've got a couple of days to let me know when this goes live. Do we look to bring in Pepe Arce and have him on the bench and try and bring him on in games when we are comfortably winning? You know, we're doing well. Do we look to do that? The guy's going to be really good for us going forward, but obviously his stats and everything are very low right now. He's only 60 rated, so he's not going to get much game time at all, but let me know your thoughts. It's somebody we could promote and try and bring into the team eventually. But for now, it would probably be he goes out on loan. So let me know your thoughts because he's got good potential, but he's not there yet. Okay, after a slightly disappointing game there against Cardiff, I say slightly quite loosely, after a very disappointing game against Cardiff, we dropped down to 9th. We know we can't go lower than that, but still, we don't want to be giving the teams below us any more inclination or any more chance to catch up to us, because realistically, we want to be pushing towards that top 6. That'll be a really good place to be at. Again, top half of the table, or not even that. The board want us to get mid-table, so we're already overachieving where we're at right now, so we're doing really, really good. So I think, realistically, we've got to get back into form. Quite a few players rotated here. So Ball is coming in for Amos, Chair coming in on the left, Adoma, like I said, coming in on the right, Bond starting again. Dykes is going to play 45 minutes and then come off at halftime regardless of the score, just because I don't want to get him too tired, because he's got another game, obviously, that will be in the next episode coming up soon. But 3 points has got to happen here, boys. Back at the Kine Prince Foundation Stadium, back at home, back where we want to be, and it's got to be a place where we get 3 points today. Luton, not a bad little side, but in this career mode, it's a team we should be beating. They've got Luar playing, who's very, very tired. They're playing 4 at the back, which is a system we don't mind playing against at all. 5 at the back is what we struggle against, but I have to say, today has got to be a bit of a redemption for some of these players, and it's got to be 3 points. We can't have an episode here with only 1 or even no points. It's got to be 3. Not even thinking about dropping points today. It's got to be all or nothing. And let's see if we can start off with a good start here. It's a good tackle from Mpanzu, but like I said, 3 points have got to be on the cards for us today. Elias Chairs won the ball in the middle of the park here. Going to play it out to Dykes. Dykes sees the run from Bond. Lovely ball through from Lyndon Dykes. Macaulay Bond, mate, close post. Go for it. Macaulay Bond finds the back of the net. That is a much, much better start. That is exactly what we needed to do. We needed to find the back of the net there. And Macaulay Bond has done really, really well. Like I said, a player I'm not the biggest fan of in this career mode or playing with in FIFA. But I have to say, he is getting the goals and he's getting his place in this squad right now. He is doing very, very well. Dykes with another goal contribution for the season. A lovely assist there. But lovely finish right at that close post. Good stuff. 1-0. A much better start. We're 1-0 up at 12 minutes this time. That's where we want to be. Elias Chair out wide now. Can he get a little bit of space for himself? Cuts inside really nicely, actually, I have to say. Elias Chair's going to have a little bit of a ping from... Oh, a bit of range. Was a little bit wide. It's the kind of thing I want to see Chair doing in real life. Have a few more pot shots like that when we're, 1-0 up. Oh, they've got a good chance here. They've brought it into the box really well. Lumley's got a lot to do here. Oh, well done from Aussie Kaka. I think a good bit of distraction there from Rob Dickey as well. Have to say, a little bit of teamwork. Luar. We cannot concede to Luar. Oh, my God. I might have to resign, boys. I actually might have to resign. As if that's just happened. Lyndon Dykes on the ball now. Go on, Bond. Make that run. No, you've got to go between the centre-backs there. You had so much space if he'd gone between the two of them. But Dykes going to just knock the ball forward. Can he keep possession? Not quite. It's so close, boys. Get the ball up to Lyndon Dykes. Bond again trying to make the run through. Lovely ball from Lyndon Dykes to Bond. Going to play it back to Lyndon Dykes. Going to take the touch. In hindsight, I probably should have just gone with Bond. I thought in my head it gives Dykes a chance to shoot. And Dykes, I know, is very clinical in front of goal. I should have just backed Bond there. That's a waste. Last chance of the half here for them if they do anything with it. Luar gets the ball in the box, but it is headed clear from Dickey. And we are going to get that ball out of our half. And it's going to be the end of the first half there. Bit of a stinker first half. Again, more issues at the back. More errors. A sloppy goal to concede. And we go in at 1-1 when realistically we should be in the lead. I'm going to have to take off Lyndon Dykes. He is very tired. But we do have Kelman now to come on and try and make a bit of a difference here. I have to say, I think he is going to be maybe the change in this half for us because he's very quick. He's got 84 pace technically at the moment, and I think he realistically can come on and do a job for us. I'm going to keep Amos off. I'm going to just have to stick with Jeff Cameron for now. I would have liked to have changed him, but we're going to stick with him. At some point, I might end up bringing off Masterson and moving Kakai to centre-back and playing Kane, just so, again, we've got 2 fit centre-backs for the next game. But for now, we'll stick with what we've got. And it gives us more options for changes in the second half, depending on how the game is going. But a second half has to be a good second half here. And realistically, we need to get back in the lead. And we need to get back in the lead nice and quickly. Because, again, I feel like we deserve to be in the lead. I feel like we were a little bit hard done by with the scoreline at half-time. But if you give away sloppy chances, you are going to concede sloppy goals. Could have been a good start, but Kelman does lose out. Get the ball here with Don Ball. Don Ball's going to try and find Bond. Bond can't quite burst through because the pass from Ball wasn't that great. But it's Albert Adoma, isn't it? Albert Adoma's going to take the strike across the goal. Oh, he finds the overhead kick. It just goes wide. Oh, mate. I thought that was 2-1, boys. I honestly thought we'd done it. Kazinga Luar has gone off the pitch, thank God. It's fresh legs, which is a shame, but Luar can't score a second, and that would have actually ended my career, I think. Bon is going to play this ball out to Albert Adoma. Adoma now. Come on, mate. We've had a good little chance in that last one a second ago. Keep the ball. Nice little turn. He doesn't keep the ball. I've got to make changes here. We have to make changes because we're just losing out on the ball far too often here. Marston is going to come off purely because of, again, the state of fitness and everything. I think Adoma's going to have to come off. It's going to have to be Todd. I would love to bring on Bright. But I think we have to keep Bright for the next game. Or, you know what? No. You know what? Sod it. I'm going Bright. I'm going for the right player here. I'm going for the correct call. And that is Bright Isaiah Samuel. Someone with 96 pace as a super sub right now is the right call. It's the right thing to do. So Bright's going to come onto the pitch. He's going to be an impact sub out on the wing. He might miss the next game. But I've got to go for the 3 points here. I have to. Macaulay Bonne. We see Kelman try and make a run in the middle. But the pass just isn't good there from Macaulay Bonne at all. And Kelman now, with a bit of a chance to just run at the defence. He's going to try and bring this ball into the box. Going to dink it over the top. Bright Side Samuel win the header. Not quite. The defender, I think, really had the height and the physicality on him there. But it's not a bad little effort. Ilias Chair, can he keep this ball out wide now? Ilias Chair is going to play it to Ball. Ball to Bon. Bon can't get the turn. Can't get the shot away. Oh, boys, come on. Not long left now. Bright Side Samuel, fresh legs. He's got the beating of this defender. He's absolutely blitzing past him. Come on, someone get in the box. Get in the box. Look at Charlie Kelman at the front post. Kelman. Oh, I wanted it to his feet. I even put a low cross in there. And it's not gone to his feet. I'm wearing a full kit again and I'm fuming. Kelman now finds Bon. Bon with a lovely little first touch here. Can we set Kelman away? He's made himself a little bit of space. Going to do the fake shot. Oh, it's not where I wanted it. Come on, boys. This chance is still alive. We've still got a chance to try and get an actual chance here. And shoot at the goal. Kelman. Bit of a scuff shot. It went across goal, which is a really good effort because I think most keepers would expect it to go at that close corner. So it was a good try to try and beat the keeper and send him the wrong way there. But Bright Side Sam is going to be quick enough to get to this. Keep it on the pitch. Right. Bright. Go at the defence here. Run at them. Give them something to think about. Look how many players are back there. But Bright's just walked through the lot of them and finds the back of the net. Come on. I knew it was the right choice. I knew it was the right super sub to bring on. Bright Isaiah Samuel literally just ran through about 8 people. There were so many of them in that box. And Bright just ran, found the space, found the back of the net. And that is the most important thing there. That is a huge, huge goal. That is massive. Look how many players are back there. And look, as soon as I saw that space, I was like, that's it. I'm running into that gap. I'm really glad he did. He beats the keeper. And that is 2-1. We've got to hold on to this. That's a late goal going for us this time. Doesn't happen often. But come on, boys. Hold on to it. We're going into extra time. There are 2 minutes of added on time here. Hammerlinen with the acrobatics, mate. You can do whatever you want. As long as you don't injure yourself and you get that ball out the box, mate, I'm happy for you to do whatever you need to do to clear it. And Ball is going to try and set Macaulay Bonne away. Doesn't quite. They do win possession back there. Aussie Kako, though, out to sweep it up. And that is 3 points. I'm gutted at the overall episode in regards to not picking up 6 points today when we really should have done. That's a very important win. You can see I was ready to come on if I needed to in extra time. I thought we still had 5 changes, but it's not real life. It is FIFA, and it's still only 3. But I have to say, I'm very happy with the result in this game. A good goal from Bright Isaiah Samuel. Really important that I brought him on. I don't think we'd have had the same level of impact from Ellis Todd. He's not got the pace, whereas Bright is as quick as anything. So a massive, massive result. A huge 3 points. And hopefully that just gets us back in the right way of form. A back-to-back loss is awful, but that's a much better game. You can see we limited their chances. We played so much better there. But there you have it. That is going to be the end of this episode. We currently sit in 8th place. Again, just like the start of the episode, we are only 1 point off of being in that top 6. So that just goes to show how important that win would have been against Cardiff. Even if we only got a draw there, we'd actually technically be in 6th place right now. So it just goes to show silly little mistakes like that we cannot afford because they make such a difference. If we managed to win that game, we'd potentially be up at 5th depending on the goal difference. So it's a slight shame that we're as low down as we are right now, but I have to say top 10 again guaranteed, which is still a very, very good place to be in. And I'm very, very happy with the boys. They did really well, and I'm just grateful that we managed to get the win there. That's the main thing. And again, that is going to be where we end the episode. Thank you for watching this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know down below any changes you potentially make to the team. And again, January 1st will be in the next episode. So we will have our chance to pick up our centre-back that we're going to be looking to pick up and any other changes as well. All you've got to do is let me know. So thank you so much for supporting this series. If you did enjoy it, then please do leave a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, then please do hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And make sure you turn on notifications to be told anytime that we upload a video or indeed go live with the live stream. But for now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves. And of course, wash your hands.
What?
in a bit.
Nah, his name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat or say hello. Entertain, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty Games, yeah, you already know.